Hi guys, Jimbo here, the driving test guy in New South Wales, helping you pass your P1 driving test in New South Wales, hopefully first go. Today's topic is roundabouts. Now, there's a lot of confusion over roundabouts. Who to give way to? Do I give way to the right? Do I give way to the left? When to signal? Do I signal in? Do I signal out? All that stuff. So I want to go through that a little bit with you today. I find actually the most common problem I see, particularly with busy roundabouts for my students, is actually the moment when to enter. Often my students are trying to wait for the whole thing to be empty when there's been opportunities where you got to get the timing right, but yeah, getting in there at that moment when it's sort of risk-free. Just to help me explain when to enter and when to signal, I'm going to use that clock face up there just as reference positions. So obviously you've got 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and that. So that'll help us help me just demonstrate what I'm trying to explain in that. Now, the rules for roundabouts basically say you've got to give way to anybody on the roundabout. If they're already there's risk of collision, you need to give way to them. Okay, so what actually happens in real life is a little bit different to that. The rules say if someone's on the left is going to be on the roundabout before you, you need to back off and give way to that guy on the left. But that really doesn't happen. So we've got that problem. So I'm going to really go along what really is going to work the best for you, particularly on your driving test. Okay, so the examiner wants to see that you can at least safely enter the roundabout and correctly exit the roundabout as well. Okay, now, the decision to enter. Okay, now, when you enter the roundabout, you've really got the guys on the right, you got the oncoming guys and the guys on the left. Okay, the main ones really worried about at the beginning really are the guys on the right and the oncoming. So the guys on the right can be position 3, and the oncoming guys can be kind of position 1 or 2. Now when you come in, the guys on the right, if there's nobody there, great. Or they're stopped, or they might be moving but they've got a left signal and they're starting to turn left a bit. All three of those scenarios makes that right side safe to enter. Okay, so the guys on the right, nobody there, they're either stopped or they're starting to turn left a bit. But we've got to reconcile it with the guys oncoming because we've got them as well. So at the same time, when you've got the guys on the right sorted, if the guys oncoming, and they may have come from straight ahead or from left coming around, if they're still at the, say, the 1 or 2 o'clock position, and you can enter now, go! Don't discuss it, just go. So you can imagine the guys on the right are safe, no one's there or stopped, and the guys are still back a bit. There's a bit of a buffer space there, you go now. Now if you can't go at that moment, you get the second bite of the cherry. The guys that are 1 or 2, if they come around to 3, I don't want to go then because they could cut back on you, but if they start to exit, come around to position 4 or 5, still blocking the guys on the right, then you get another bite of the cherry. You go now. Don't discuss it, you go. Now again, it's all timing. Okay, so we'll go out in a second and we're going to do examples of that in context of left turns, straight, right turns, also the U-turn. Now, signaling. If you're going left, left signal, and it clicks off. Going straight, no signal in, get around, and then left signal off. Get past that kind of 9 o'clock reference point, and then a couple of flashes will do, off. Right turn, right signal, enter when safe, take us around. When you get past, say, the 12 o'clock reference point, left signal, couple of flashes. Now the U-turn also uses right signal. Right signal in all the way around. Be careful, the guys on the right hand side think you might be getting off there. They might jump on you. There's an extra hazard with the U-turn. Careful, careful. Once you get past 3 o'clock, left signal, couple of flashes out. Okay, now when the examiner marks the signaling, they only mark it with the dual lane roundabouts. So if you forget to signal out of the single lane, they don't mark it, you get away with it. But hey, look, I would like you to signal on all of them, except for the ridiculously small ones. The law does say signal on all roundabouts unless it's not practical. So even the reasonable size single lane ones still exit signal, because I wouldn't like to think that you're a bit picky and that, choosy and that, and you just forget to do it on the dual lane one when you're doing your test and you get a signal error. Now remember, with signal errors, if you score 3 signal errors, you're out. Okay, F12 fail item. Well, let's get going. I'm going to find some roundabouts. I'm here in Smeaton Grange. There's some really busy roundabouts here. They are on the Gregory Hills test course, and we're going to see if we can have a go at it. I'm going to wear my cam on my head, so hopefully you'll be able to see where I'm looking. looking to the right, oncoming, and over to the left. Okay, so let's get started. Okay folks, so we're going to start our drive with the roundabouts. We're going to do it like it's a little bit of a mini driving test. I'm going to give instructions like the examiner does. So the instruction is, at the roundabout coming up, I want you to proceed straight ahead. Now, see that blue car with the ute, so the door's open. That means someone's in there. So I've backed off the power, give a bit of space in case something goes wrong. See this guy on the right? Look at him. I'm already covering my brake in case he jumps out on me. He's still moving. I'm watching him. Okay, he's fine. Now that's what I want you to do on the driving test. Make sure you show reaction to these hazards. Can't see behind that truck, careful. Now roundabout, we're going straight ahead. Now, to go straight ahead, no signal in. Let's check our zones. Check the right side zone. There's a car there, and the oncoming zone. Now the right car is actually stopped. Now when that truck exits, I can go. I've got a moment to go, it's safe. Now we get around, exit signal. So that guy back there, the guy on the right was stopped. The truck started to exit. Safe, we go. And then left signal out. Now see that truck on the left? Okay, already off the accelerator. I'm not pressing the brake, I'm just covering it in case he jumps. Okay, he's fine. Now we're gonna head down to the roundabout. The instruction is at the roundabout to turn left. Now you gotta work out, you need to get in the left lane, but we can't yet because of the parked cars. I like to get the car positioned early on your test. So look for the last parked car. Just prior, you're gonna do your checks and signals and lane change. So probably about now, we'll check our mirror. We've got the left signal on. I like to check the shoulder even though there's cars there, in case there's a bike coming up the side there. Now with the roundabout, let's check our zones again to see if they're safe. Check the right side. Now there's a truck there, see him? He's not safe yet. Now, right side safe, that little truck's back a bit. We'll get in on that. While he's back a bit, that's safe. We quickly change lanes, check our shoulders, over. So there's a bit of quick thinking there. So the guys on the right, there was no one there. The little truck, he was back a bit, that's safe, but you got to go straight away before he comes around. Now this time with the roundabout, the instruction is to do a U-turn. Now see that guy on the left, he's got the lights on? Yeah, and the other one, you just got to watch these guys. That means someone's in the car and they'll pull out. Just back off a bit, show the examiner that you're noticing these hazards. Okay, the U-turn, the instruction is, the roundabout, the instruction is to do a U-turn. So we're going to use mirror and right signal this time. Right signal to do the U-turn. I'm slowing down. Let's check our zones. The guys on the right, there's no one there. Now the oncoming guy, when that red one exits, that's now safe. Go. Round we go, keep off the island. Now when we do the U-turn, just watch these guys. Careful, people think you're getting off here. So careful, careful. And around we go, now exit signal. So there's a person there, just be careful in case they jump out the other side. Great. Now we cruise along a bit. The instruction is at the next roundabout, I would like us to turn right. So we just cruise along, it's 60 zone at the moment. I'm just doing just a little bit under 60. I'm continually scanning, all the driveways look safe at the moment. And we're gonna begin our right-hand turn. So as always, we'll check the mirror. See that guy's pretty close there, see him? They get pretty close with L drivers. I'll tell you, the last car would tailgate will be an L driver. Now, we've got to check our zones. Okay. The right side is not safe yet, but when that white car turns, safe, oncoming safe, while that car's back a bit, we sneak in. We had like a split second moment to get in there. Keep off the island. Now, exit signal, left flashes. Okay, let's cruise down here. Now, our next instruction at the next roundabout, I would like us to turn left. So again, you got to quickly work out, you need the left lane. You want to get the car positioned early. So you can see the last parked car. So just prior, start your checks and signals. Mirror, left side signal. Check your shoulder, get in early. We'll head up to the roundabout. Now, just checking all the driveways. Everything looks pretty safe at the moment. Guy coming up in my rear right blind spot. He's decided to come in behind me. Okay, mirrors, left signal, down through the gears. Now, check the right side, looks safe. Now, when that white car exits, okay, you're good to go. Into the first lane, we're gonna change lanes, check our shoulder, over we go. So that one, we just had to wait till the car exited a bit because we weren't gonna be there in time to get him when he's back a bit. There's a car here with a signal on, we're just watching him. Also the truck, you can't see behind the truck, so I've backed off a bit in case someone jumps out. Great, the examiner will love that. You're covering your brake when there's some kind of vision blockout hazard. We're gonna turn right here, mirror right signal. Now let's check our zones. Check the right side's clear. Now I'm gonna wait till that truck exits now. When he exits, it's safe, we go. We get around, we keep off the island, around we go, and get ready for the exit signal. Flash, flash. Okay folks, so there's some examples of how you're gonna deal with roundabouts on your driving test. You get the instruction of the examiner on that. And I want you to go and practice that. Remember, going straight ahead, no signal in and left signal off. Okay folks, take it easy. Just some other things about the roundabout. With the dual lane roundabouts, just be careful, particularly if they're a bit tight. If you're in the right hand lane, you don't spill into the left lane, or the left one spill into the right one. Okay, if you do that, your day's done. Book another driving test. And the other thing is, when you turn left, with lights and T's and cross streets, if you're in a single turning lane, you can often jump straight to the second lane, like the right hand lane. Theoretically, you could do it with roundabouts, but they have these thick painted lines there, separator lines I call them. You can't drive over them on a driving test and get away with it. So you generally got to go to the first lane, and then if you've got to change lanes, pass those lines and then get over. Okay guys, so that's the roundabouts for you. In summary, I want you to go out and come up to your roundabouts, and you're giving way to any risk of collision before you enter. I like to divide it up into the two initial zones, the guys on the right and the oncoming ones. The guys on the right, remember, have to be either not there, stopped, or turning, so that they're safe. And the oncoming guys have to be back a bit at 1 o'clock position, and you go. Or if you're not going to get there in time, wait till they exit to say 4 o'clock. It's still blocking the guys on the right, and you get a second chance. To simply practice that. Start with the quieter roundabouts, but get into the busier ones and get into the dual lane ones. Also practice your exit signal. I went through the scenarios there. Remember, if you're going straight, you still need the left signal off. Okay, so that's a wrap for the roundabout session. I will be back soon with another topic, and I want you guys out there to practice. And if you haven't pressed the subscribe button, press it, and the notification buttons when you know when the new topic comes up. Okay guys, stay safe.